So there's a lot of things I like about the love fruit. There isn't any sort of transformation or other kind of thing that you can do with the love fruit. It's just all like attacks, kind of. The best moves that are probably like hella cool are Cupid Zone, Besto, Friendo, and Flamingo Ride. And I'll just talk about them in order of my favorites. I'd say third is Cupid Zone. It just makes a little barrier. It's pretty sick. And I don't know. I really like this move because let me fast forward. When you use this move on an enemy, they forget what they're doing. Like, watch this. You're just standing there. So if you find one that you haven't aggroed yet, you can get like several hits off of them. Watch this. See? Easy 10,000 damage. Not even hard. Second favorite move, Flamingo Ride. Now, it's not the best move for flying speed-wise. It's not the best move for flying speed-wise, but it has the best F move gimmick for blocks fruits. Using Flamingo Ride when you're close to an enemy, it makes the enemy hop onto your flamingo. This also works with players, but it doesn't. I don't think it works on bosses. Hold on. Hello. Nope, can't use it on him. Also, one more thing. If you're like trying to drop off enemies, you can't put them too far back. They can ride with you. It's just that once you deactivate it, as you saw before, they'll just respawn back over to where they were, which is very sad. You can carry people that don't have F moves like up into places where you need F moves to reach, like the floating cloud islands, like the one that takes you to the higher cloud islands, but you can't reach it without like really good movement abilities or an F move, which is why you have Flamingo Ride. Like I could take him, go for a magic carpet ride in a whole new world, which is pretty sick. And when I'm done, I can just drop him off wherever I want. My favorite move of the love fruit is Besto Friendo, because the entire move, it's just jumping people. Like, look at this. It's just teaming. Oh, like you got like a bunch of physical fruits that are like, oh, you get to turn into a dragon. Oh, you turn into like a mythical five-tailed beast. Oh, you turn into a mammoth. You turn into a yeti. Or actually, you turn into like this massive gas cloud and start killing people. You spew lava from your hands. You get to ride a lava dragon. You have springs on your legs or whatever. But love fruit is just, oh yeah, no, you're just teaming. That's the entire game. Like, look at this. And it's not even that hard either. Like, the move itself scales on level and not any sort of stat damage. So even though you like reset your stats or whatever, he'll still be the same strength. And he's pretty strong too. Look, he's gonna go toe to toe with this guy. Kick his ass. He's like a good NPC too. Like, he can dash and he knows how to dash. That's cool. Which all NPCs know how to use like special moves and whatever, but knowing how to dash makes him like a really good he just puts him above all the rest. Every time you enter a server, it grabs 3 random friends from your friends list to use as the avatar. I don't know who this is, but they were in my friends list. So, Besto Friendo. The combination of the zoning moves, the gimmicky moves, and the power to just literally use the power of friendship to jump people. That's just what makes the love fruit so good. It's just amazing. The damage is pretty good too. Well, not the best. Definitely not the best, but when you pop the zoning moves back to back, let's do it. Look at this. Cupid zone, and he's already dead. 10,000 damage right there. It's just that simple. Also, he can ride on the flamingo. We can also attack other players if you have something in your hotbar selected. Like right now, he's gonna go after the enemy over here, close. Yeah, look. And I'm just gonna take it off. He's not gonna. Ooh. Although love fruit isn't the best fruit, I think that it just has like a lot of unique gimmicks that make it like my favorite. And funny story, I'll say the story back in cafe. Back when I was in the level 70s, maybe, I remember I was talking to the blocks fruit gotcha guy, and he was like, "Oh, you have to be level 50," and I was like low level at the time. But then I was like 70 or whatever. So I dashed back to the jungle, and I rolled the fruit, and then I got a love fruit. That was my first roll ever. And there was like the random guy that like watched me roll, and he's like, "Dude, that's a really good fruit. All I have is this chop fruit." And then he left the game, and then he dropped the chop fruit. I picked it up, and I'm like, which one should I eat? So then I ate the chop fruit. Mind you, this is like the first interaction I had with the blocks fruit. So I ate the chop fruit. I was like, I guess I'll save the love fruit for later. And I started grinding with the chop fruit. I'm like, yo, wait, this is actually kind of sick. I got to like the Marine Fortress. And I was just chilling in the Marine Fortress. And I'm like, maybe I should try the love fruit out. Now, y'all know that the chop fruit, the moves were pretty lackluster. So I was checking the love fruit. And I'm like, all right, hard shot. What's it gonna look like? So anyway, I started blasting. The explosion was just like, oh my god. And once I grinded up mastery, I realized like how cool this fruit actually is. It just made my day. So that's the whole thing. Oh. No. Dodge it. I'm gonna go to the back rooms. Here, I'm gonna flash step. Flash step into the back rooms. But oh crap, it actually worked.